Good day! Welcome to Momshi Teaches M's classroom. Join me as we explore the wonders of Mathematics 8. Hope you learned something new today. Factoring perfect square trinomial. So we have here 9x squared plus 24x plus 16. Para makuha natin ang factor nito, gawa tayo ng parenthesis. Lagyan natin ng exponent na 2. Then, tingnan natin kung ano yung sign ng last term at yung sign ng first term, ng middle term. Pareho silang positive or plus sign, kaya gamit tayo ng plus sign sa ating factors. And then, kunin natin yung square root ng first term. Square root ng 9 ay 3, ang square root ng x square ay x. And then, yung square root naman ng last term natin, 16, ang square root niya ay 4. Para makuha natin yung middle term, kailangan, pagka minultiply natin yung first at yung second term, tapos imumultiply natin yung sagot by 2, dapat ang pinaka-product niya ay yung nasa middle term. So let us check. 3x times 4 is 12x times 2 is equal to 24x, which is the same as our middle term. So, ibig sabihin, ang factor ng 9x squared plus 24x plus 16 ay yung square ng 3x plus 4. And that is the same as 3x plus 4 times 3x plus 4. Sa number 2 naman, 4b squared plus 4b plus 1. So, if-factor natin siya, gawa ulit tayo ng parenthesis, lagyan natin ng exponent na 2. Just the same as number 1, parehong plus ang last term at ang middle term natin, kaya gamit din tayo ng plus sign sa factors. Tapos, kunin natin yung square root ng first term. Ang square root ng 4b square ay 2b. Tapos, yung square root naman ng last term natin ay 1. Para malaman kung tama yung factors natin na 2b plus 1 times 2b plus 1, imumultiply natin yung first and second term, and then yung sagot niya, imultiply natin by 2 again. 2b times 1 ay 2b, times 2 ay 4b. So, tama ang ating middle term ay 4b. So, we will have now our factors as the square of 2b plus 1. Ikatlo, a squared plus 6a plus 9. So, ulitin lang natin, gawa tayo ng parenthesis. Tingnan natin yung sign ng middle term at ng last term. Pareho pa ring plus. So, next step naman, kukunin uli natin ang square root ng first term. And that will be equal to a. Ang square root ng 9 ay 3. To check if our middle term is correct, if this is a perfect square trinomial, multiply natin yung first and second term, tapos yung sagot i-multiply natin by 2. A times 3 is 3a, times 2 is 6a. So this is a perfect square trinomial wherein the factors will be the square of a plus 3. Number 4. Gawa tayo ng parenthesis, lagyan ng exponent na 2. So we have here the polynomial n squared minus 4n plus 4. Kukunin natin yung factors niya. So, tingnan muna natin yung sign. Ang last term ay positive, ang middle term ay negative. Ibig sabihin, ang kailangan nating gamiting sign ay minus sign. Okay? So, minus sign. And then, kunin uli natin yung square root ng n square. Ang square root ng n square ay n, tapos yung last term natin ay 4, ang square root ng 4 ay 2. To check whether our middle term is correct with the given factors, n minus 2 multiply natin, we get negative 2n, and negative 2n times 2 will be equal to negative 4n, which is also our middle term. Number 5, gawa ng parenthesis, tingnan ng sign, nilagyan natin ang exponent na 2, tingnan natin ang sign ng last term at ng middle term, minus uli at saka plus. And then, we will be using here a minus sign kasi ang middle term natin minus. Negative times negative is positive. Yun yung sign ng last term. Now, we get the square root of the first term. Ang square root ng 9x square ay 3x. And then, ang square root ng 1 ay 1 pa rin. So, to check the middle term, 3x times negative 1 is negative 3x. And then, sabi nga, we always multiply this by 2. So, we should have negative 3x negative 6x in our middle term. At negative 6x ngayon. Therefore, ang factors ng 9x square minus 6x plus 1 ay square ng 3x minus 1. Number 4. Gawa tayo ng parenthesis. Lagyan ng exponent na 2. 4x square minus 12xy plus 9y square. Tingnan natin yung sign ng last term at ng middle term. Positive yan, kaya dalawang negative or dalawang positive. Pero ito, negative, kaya hindi pwedeng parehong positive ang magiging sign natin sa factors. So, we will be using both negative sign. Okay? So, square root ng 4x square ay 2x. At ang square root ng 9y square ay 3y. So, if we multiply 2x times negative 3y, that is negative 6xy. Sabi nga natin, we always multiply this by 2. So, we'll be getting negative 12xy. Same as our middle term. So, ang factor natin ng 4x square minus 12xy plus 9y square ay 2y minus 3y raised to the power of 2. For number 7, gawa ng parenthesis, lagyan ng exponent na 2. Plus sign pareho ang middle at ang last term. Kaya plus sign pa rin ang gamitin natin sa factors. So, square root ng 4x square, we have 2x. Square root ng 25y square ay 5y. Perfect square kaya itong ating given. Multiply natin ang first at second term. 2x times 5y is 10xy times 2. Lagi, we have 20xy. Therefore, ang factors natin will be the square of 2x plus 5y. For number 8, parenthesis ulit tayo, lagyan ng square ang exponent. Positive ang last term, negative ang middle term. Therefore, negative ang gagamitin natin or minus sign. Then, get the square root of 9u square, 3u. Square root ng 16b square, 4b. Multiply ang first at second term, and then multiply ang sagot by 2. 3u times 4b is 12uv or 12bu. Then times 2 is 24bu. Kaya lang negative to, kaya magiging sagot natin ay negative 24bu or negative 24uv. Ang factors ng 9u square minus 24ub plus 16b square ay square of 3u minus 4b. Number 9. Gawa ulit tayo ng parenthesis, lagyan ng exponent na 2. Plus sign ang middle term, plus sign din ang last term. Kaya plus ang gagamitin sa factors. Kunin ang square root ng 25x square, that is 5x. Square root ng 1 ay 1. Test natin kung tama ang sagot sa middle term. Multiply the first and the second term. 5x times 1 is 5x. 5x times 2 is 10x. And 10x yung middle term. So, perfect square trinomial pa rin siya. Kaya ang ating factors will be the square of 5x plus 1. And the last one, we have number 10. 32p square minus 16p plus 2. Mapapansin natin na yung 32 ay hindi perfect square. Ganon din yung 2. Sa middle term natin, we have 16. So, notice here, 32, 16, and 2. Meron tayong common factor. Ang common factor natin ay 2. So, ibig sabihin, pwede natin kunin ang remaining factor by dividing 32p square by 2, and we get 16p square. Tapos, yung 16, negative 16 divided by 2 is negative 8p. 2 divided by 2 is 1. So, we have here the factors of 32p square minus 16p plus 2 as 2 times 60, quantity 16, 16 to, diba? 16p square minus 8p plus 1. Tapos na ba tayo mag-factor? Hindi pa, kasi yung 16p square minus 8p plus 1, may factor pa rin siya. Tingnan natin kung perfect square trinomial ba ito. Kopyahin natin yung 2, tapos gawa tayo ng parenthesis. 16p square, ang square root niya ay 4p. Tapos yung 1, ang square root niya ay 1. Positive ang dulo, negative ang middle term, gamit tayo ng negative sign. Tapos check natin kung perfect square trinomial. 4p times negative 1 is negative 4p times 2 will get negative 8p. So, ibig sabihin perfect square trinomial to, kaya lagyan na natin dito ng exponent na 2. Ang complete factored form ng 32p square minus 16p plus 2 will be 2 times the square of 4p minus 1. That's all for today. See you on our next video lessons. Keep safe, everyone.